which that's a crazy win. What was her first win? I don't even remember because that... Oh, Rock!
Yes.
That was insane, yeah. So taking out 2 top contenders to make it here to winners semis to play Chris. We're going to see how this goes. We got MinMin versus Ness. What was I going to say? Entropy has said she has yet to play the MinMin versus Chris. So this is going to be a first-time thing.
I have high hopes, but at the same time, Chris is one of the top contenders of the island nowadays. So
He's come a long way.
he really has.
I think this is a button check. Yeah.
It's looking like a button.
I'm like, I can't tell. That's sort of just how Chris plays. Yeah, but it's crazy to see how far he's come. Just like... Yeah, so it's crazy to see how far he's come. Like, just watching him play against Epo, like, I wanted Epo to win. He's my boy. But, like, Chris was showing a, like, great top player mentality in the sense that, like, he was able to change up his pace so well, and it was sort of hard for Epo to adapt. And that's how he was able to take that set in the end.
Let's see if he can make it happen again.
Yeah.
Matchup-wise, it makes a lot of sense for Ness to be able to win this one out, in spite of it being a pretty arduous task. Because, like, navigating... oh, they're pointing at the light. Justin! Lamp.
Okay.
There they go.
At the same time, synchronized.
All right. Much appreciation to the players waiting for production to be set and ready. All right. So we go right into it. On paper, Chris ought to be able to take this, but the way that Entropy has been playing tonight, I would not be 100% surprised to see her win it out.
Yeah,
especially when you consider that, like, naturally, like, MinMin is a character that's just going to be more patient. Like, you don't have reliable ends with MinMin, and, like, the ones that you do, as far as close-range buttons are concerned, you can count on one hand. So,
yeah,
a lot of interactions are going to be Chris, like, initiating and seeing how well Entropy can respond from the pressure.
Yeah, another thing is this edge guarding. I played Entropy last week, and I just killed her at 0 with Yoshi. Like, edge guarding her, if you can take her jump, she's just dead at any %. Yeah. So that's probably one of Chris's big win conditions, I think.
Definitely.
Just like being able to get her off stage.
You are very much correct, sir. Once you get that battle off stage, there's not a lot that MinMin can do. And if you can especially get her to burn resources to the point where she has to recover from low, it's game over.
Oh my god, yeah. So Chris, very solid 2-stock lead. Looks like Entropy's just... Well, she did get edge guarded very early, and then Chris played a very clean stock.
Yeah, this character's a bit wicked, so I'm not going to be discounting it just yet.
He's not dead, though. That was,
Hold on, we still got...
eye, though.
Yeah, we have Megawatt Nair to worry about.
Nair off stage, though, that's going to take it. I imagine edge guarding's probably great for MinMin in this, too. Just because Ness, you know, very limited options, very linear recovery. And obviously, I think Chris is one of the best Nesses at recovering. He does a great job stalling, great job getting people off of him. But he's got to recover really high, like that, or really low. And if he goes low, then MinMin, you know, has some options there as well. So, also Dragon on the board. Do you know how this works? Because I actually still don't.
So once MinMin gets a grab, her left arm is going to be able to do more knockback, more damage. It has a different hitbox on the laser beam. It's not just bigger; it's just straight up different. Also, up B has a larger hitbox. You know, where she just raises her hand to give an uppercut. So there's a lot of damage that gets built up. It changes the combo game a bit compared to the regular Dragon arm. It's something to watch out for.
All right. It looks like Entropy's been doing a great job building up that damage. It looks like she was struggling to get the hit at first, but she's sort of in this, and that Megawatt Fair is going to take that stock. So we're at last stocks here, but Chris does have... Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Chris has a bit of a lead there. But...
It still came down to last
Yeah,
stock.
exactly. So if Entropy here, if she can keep things up, she might be taking a game. and seeing herself in Winners Finals. And that would be nutty.
She's going to stay on PS2, which, to that end, I do agree. I think
Yeah.
the stage is definitely a good one to stick to.
The thing is, she got killed really early on that first stock. Chris played a really clean second stock, and she sort of had to bring it back. So let's see if she can be consistent from the get-go. And let's see where that goes. So, color change. Of course, you got to...
She's keeping it blue, though.
Oh,
Different
yep.
blue, but blue. It's kind of hard to tell how Game 1 would have ended up minus that really early kill, because a lot of Ness in this matchup is just push to the ledge, play the ledge game. And Chris is often very comfortable with being able to play off stage. So, like, a lot of little things in this matchup just lean in favor of Chris.
Yeah, I don't like to really talk about how, like, it might have gone, because in reality, those early gimps, that is part of the game plan, you know?
Yeah.
And Chris really showing in this game that he's still playing consistent. That Nair, not going to capture yet, but the fair will. So yeah, Chris taking that first stock, barely taking any %.
Very reminiscent of how Game 1 started, but this is a little bit of a different situation, because once Ness is low, there's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Ram, yeah, that just takes the PK Thunder.
Now they both lost stocks early on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Got to recover high a lot more, I think. I find that especially with Yoshi, you got to get up there. It's a lot safer.
Yeah, in general, you want to be able to have more room to navigate, and being very mindful of the space that Ram can contest. That is to say, it's a lot of space. So staying fluid with your offstage play is just as important for edge guarding MinMin as it is to surviving MinMin.
But Chris has entropy off stage. Oh, no invincibility on the grab, but she's back. I think entropy's, she's got to get her way out of the corner, because then that happens.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Just like
mistech.
Maybe use movement to get out instead of pressing buttons, because it puts MinMin in such a what's the word? Prone position? Not that.
Like
a vulnerable position.
Yeah, she leaves herself vulnerable in that regard, but it was a decision-making thing, because she went down there to safely bring out Megawatt, which Megawatt's definitely
and it takes the stock
killing
there,
Ness
yeah.
was going to be the end of that sentence. But like safely switching to your arms while on ledge against Ness is definitely a tall order. So like in one regard, yeah, I get it. But also like knowing when you could just like contest. Because as Chris is consistently showing, being at the ledge is not a fun time with him.
All right, just a little bit of damage. A good roll to get out of there, but the PK fires from the corner, helping Chris out. Entropy, let's see if she can get some more damage up. No, the backer is going to put her off stage. Chris, prone to take this stock, goes for the ledge trump, doesn't work out, but puts her back in the corner. Megawatt is out now. Chris at 69%.
It's a bit precarious, although he's in a position to get the grab.
It.
Back throw gets it, even with good DI.
All right, so Chris getting the win as expected, but Entropy's showing some signs of being able to figure it out in the end. I mean, that matchup, I think, is just very one-sided either way. Either MinMin just keeps you in the corner or kills you at like 10.